Peace and abundance, peace and abundance. You know it's Igromo vision. Here to stay, not to play. I always put that work in to get that work out. About to add a new one. The new one is you got to go through it to get through it. That's why I keep telling myself. I've been used to a life where everything came kind of fast. I ain't gonna say somewhat easy also, but most definitely fast. But the older you get, blessed that you get a chance to get older. I never thought about being old. I never thought about what it even looked like to be 50. You know, just just living every day for that day. You know, trying to hit a home run in one swing. And I realized that was my problem. The things that you did 10 years ago is going to be the things that affect you 10 years later. Not understanding that. Man, I just love understanding who I am. Just get a conversation about me. You know what I mean? My journey, my evolution, my evolving from one state to the next. And I'm so thankful to be a person that don't fall for shenanigans. We all got issues that we still got to continue to work on, pray on, look at yourself, observe yourself, and just do better. But life is still amazing when you don't fall for the shenanigans and get caught up in the trap and the illusion that most people want you to get caught up in, like, because you say you got everything intact like you want. But I see so many people that's like that, they're still not happy. They may be able to do whatever they want, go wherever they want, but we mean happy. What we mean joy. I want to see joy. I want to be able to bring joy to all the people that I love. Not just a way out. Because a way out may not even be they calling. But joy is every person calling. To feel the joy, the feeling of salvation, the feeling of being inspired. That's definitely everyone's duty to bring that to whoever they touch in life. That's why I'm enjoying my journey. A lot of things ain't popular right now. Just because it's not popular right now, don't mean it's not going to be popular later. So I can continue to trust in myself, observe myself, and watch me put that work in to continue to get that work out. I like speaking on things that are entertaining to the mind, entertaining the life. I could get up here and act foolish and cut the rug and just be the old me. But there's a time, well, as they say, there's a time and place for everything. It's not even about being silly for me no more. You know what I mean? Trying to make person laugh, as they say, be the class clown. Was that probably what everybody expects of me? That's probably what people want to see. But I'm talking about what I expect from myself. Like I said, what you do 10 years, what you doing today is going to be what you be doing 10 years from now. And no matter how hard it is for me to try to figure out and navigate this new journey, I understand it's a purpose. Because as most men know, ain't nobody gonna come save you. Ain't nobody gonna come help you give a hand. But when you make your way up and pull your way out of it, everybody gonna be on your side then. And ain't no shame, ain't no hate. But I know that on my journey, it's all about the people I love. That would motivate me. You know what I mean? Inspire me. I always been a person that people want to be like. I didn't understand why they wanted to be like me. I always thought it was because of what I had what made people want to be like me. But it really was who I am. So I'm just learning more about who I am, taking this journey called life seriously. You know what I mean? One point in time, I guess I'll be the first to say I probably didn't take it seriously. You know what I mean? Like I say, when you have everything coming so fast, You don't even understand what taking it serious is. Taking it serious is about choices that you make. When you take things serious, you make different choices. And that's what I'm learning about myself. Not saying that all the choices I made was bad or even the choices I made was right. It's just saying now it's about the choices that I gotta be able to stand on. I gotta be able to trust in. I gotta be able to observe the work, knowing that everything happens for a reason. I ain't meant to be like nobody else. I ain't meant to take the route other people took. You feel me? Because I'm me. I'm a blessing. I'm very much special, just like we all are special, but I'm understanding my uniqueness, which is the gift that I have to see through the illusion, see through the maze, find my way through the maze, more or less to say. That's my gift that I got. If I was gifted to be like you, I wouldn't be me. If you was gifted to be like me, you wouldn't be you. So we all understand that we all have our unique giftness within us. And I'm just trying to find mine, not just live a whole life of just being a slave to everything. It's like you're a slave to attention. You're a slave to money. You're a slave to the food. Can't control even what you put in your body. You know you can't control what putting in your mind. And then you want to be like everybody else, so you want to be controlled by what you put on. Feel like if you ain't got what everybody else got on, then you ain't popping. Come on, baby. We popping out here. Whether if I got nothing or I got it all, I'm popping. Because you know why? I love me. I love you. Life is about popping in your own unique giftness. That's what I'm understanding. It wasn't never what I had or what I was doing. It was always me. And I could have chose other routes and probably could have still been here, but who knows? It is what it is. We ain't playing no blame game. We accept our life. We go getters. We do what we gotta do to survive. And that's what I look around and I observe in society. Everybody just doing what they gotta do to survive. Or what they have been blessed to come to their door. A lot of people got people that help open doors for them through choices that they made and put them in a certain line, into a certain line. But you know, when you come from the bottom, when you come from the gutter, you come from the hood, you come from the streets. Everybody wants you when you up. But when you ain't got nothing to give, watch how everybody just stray away. Ain't the phone calls get lesser. The pop-up visits ain't happening. You know, the going out to party, nobody even checking for you. You know what I mean? And that's the biggest blessing I can say that I take away from everything that I had done in life, because I was the one that really partied all the time. Felt like if I wasn't in the party, in the limelight, then what was I doing? I used to remember times I used to tell my baby, where you go out every weekend? I ain't got nothing else to do. See what I'm saying? So lost, so blinded, man, so manipulated mentally. And I just thank God I'm still, you gotta thank God that you even still here today, standing. You feel me? A lot of us gotta thank God that we still here standing instead of trying to go back and forth and try to prove something to somebody. Like, bruh, if you still here today and you been through a struggle, you got God on your side. Sky's the limit to what you could do now. You just gotta continue to believe in yourself. Just like wherever we made it through, we had to believe that we was gonna make it through it. That's how we got through it. That's what I'm all about, standing up. I'm all about bigging up, the journey. Bigging up the past, bigging up the future, bigging up us. You feel me? I ain't leaving nobody out. I know all of us got a gift to be great. No matter what you're doing, if you busting your ass at your job and you making a way for your family, that's greatness because somebody counting on you. You know, like I said, I can't get enough of saying that when you got people that count on you, you would never let yourself down. So I think that's why we got people in our life that we can count on, especially us being men. When we got somebody to count on, we got somebody to motivate us. That's our motivation as being men, you know, and women. I know it's vice versa. Women also got that same energy to the point where they know, but women are always strong. You know what I mean? That's the one thing I notice about women. Women are always strong because they always have life. They always have the gift of life. Life come through them. Like you said, majority of the time when life is being brought into this world, it's through the woman. Well, all the time. Can't get life through a woman. And most of those women in the right state, they'll always be left to raise, to nourish, to grow, to be that one, to take care from day one. And that gives them their strength. And see, us men, we go out and we feel like just because we going to make this money, we going out here getting this bag, that now we doing our part. True. But think about the woman. Every doctor visit, every sickness, every cry, every diaper change, every change in the bottle. I mean, that builds character. That's why these women out here in this world are so strong and they are unbreakable, because they be able to take care of life. When you're able to take care of life and build life, man, my hat goes off, because I understand. Like I said, I see now, when I was selfish, I thought that going to get the money was my duty. And they left holding the bag, taking care of all the responsibilities. While niggas out here like us, we run the streets and manipulate it, be players and all type of stuff. You know what I mean? While women are still left to hold everything down. Like I said, I'm just going on me a journey with this conversation, just letting it go, letting it flow. I just been in the pool, giving me a little relaxation. So I just wanted to come up here and do something different than everything I always do be short. But I got a lot to talk about. So you always just stay tuned. Y'all like, share, and subscribe everything that Igromo Vision come up with, because I'm here to stay. I'm here to give nothing but positive vibes only, nothing but inspiration, nothing but a story. I'm a storyteller, and I'm showing my uniqueness in my story, knowing that my story is my glory, but I'm still fighting the battle. If in a perfect world, I wouldn't have to do this. But y'all know we all live in an imperfect world, to the point where you could be gifted and still be faced with nothing but the struggle, because that would make you unique. Is you gonna break, or is you gonna fold, or you gonna keep fighting to get through it? That's Igromo Vision. Love all, peace and abundance. You know what to do. Igromo Vision.